Yes, Eric. Yes, Eric.
I was calling back because you kind of caught me off guard the way you started that. You said, let's go to this female caller, and then you said Eric the Midget, and kind of pissed me off. That's why I wasn't thinking straight. Plus, you weren't giving me a word in edgewise.
Well, you're a horrible caller. I mean, I'm doing an interview. It's a fast-paced show. People are, you know, listening to the show, and I give you an opportunity to talk, and you just kind of don't say anything. And I've got to worry about entertaining millions of people. I can't do the show for you, Eric.
Okay, but you want proof that I can actually ask questions.
And then you ask this obscure sort of very inside wreshling question about girls being naked, and even the guy thought it was a ridiculous question. He was kind of like...
I was watching.
Eric, it's show business. Of course it's not real. It's the WWE. It's not real.
Well,
it's a performance.
You were making me out to be gay. Hello, I'm straight.
We know you're straight, but you're so gay for these wrestlers. I'm playing off on that, trying to desperately fill in the void when you don't say anything.
My eyes were glued to every part of that strip poker segment. I wish that I could have been the dealer on the show while that was going on.
Well, everyone knows you're straight.
What strip poker? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
The ECW thing last night.
See, we don't know. Again, you're just impossible. You're a very nice guy, Eric. I like you. Don't get me wrong. But you don't have a really great sense of humor or an understanding of how the show operates. You know, the show is a funny show, fast-paced. You got to joke around. When you ask a question, it's got to kind of be inclusive. You ask very, very obscure questions. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but...
How did you envision it going? I mean, what were you going to say to John Cena? What was your follow-up question to were the girls really naked on the WWE the other night?
Well, I was going to say that this weekend I'm hoping to get to meet him with his friend Rey Mysterio. Then if I do, I'll give Rey the DVD of my footage on the red carpet of the premiere of the Marine to give to John Cena when he sees him.
Do you really think that's interesting to the audience?
Well, not for the audience, but I was going to let him know that...
Yeah, well, Eric, you got to kind of... In other words, getting on the air on this show, there is a bit of a responsibility. You have to keep it entertaining. You understand that? Do you want?
Yeah.
If you want, I'll have Ralph explain it to you.
No.
Let him explain it to you. Since I don't seem to be getting through, go ahead.
Dude, Eric, listen to me. Do you have, seriously, answer this question. Do you have any sense of humor? And what show do you hear in your head? Because when you listen to this show, you don't seem to get it. You don't want to fly around in balloons. You know it's a joke. What do you hear when you listen to the show?
Exactly what everyone else hears, but my sense of humor does not have a target painted on myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
I laugh at a lot of the other shit that is on this show, but when it pertains to me, I'm not going to laugh at it.
So what makes you laugh on the show? What do you really get a kick out of?
Some of the other jokes that are, pertain to the other people that have to do with the show. So you don't think that somebody's getting a kick out of you in the same way you're getting a kick out of somebody else? You can't see that you're just as goofable as everybody else? I guess, probably.
In other words, you've got to imagine when you call in that you're not going to be treated with some sort of weird respect while everyone else is goofing and having a blast.
I constantly get called a fag. I don't know why. But, also, it's got to be interesting. I mean, the world doesn't want to hear you talking to Cena about whatever the fuck you were trying to talk about.
Yeah, I don't understand how Eric enjoys this show on any level because he doesn't seem to understand it.
No, he doesn't. I mean...
Okay, I'll ask you this. Besides last Tuesday and today, when else have I been able to talk to Cena about that stuff? No one. No time.
But, Eric, Eric, you got to realize you can't call a radio show to have that conversation.
Yeah, Fred.
Eric,
Fred, explain.
I have one comment to make, and Eric, answer this. You have John Cena on the phone. Why would you talk to him about something that has absolutely nothing to do with John Cena?
Well, I was going to talk to him about it.
But that's what you should have come out with.
So we only have
You
limited,
had
Eric.
a week to decide on a question, and
Eric,
that was it?
I don't, and not only that, I can't spend an hour with you on the phone with John Cena. I mean, you messed up.
You got to start off with your strongest comment or question. You can't start. Who's not going to?
And here you are, a John Cena expert, and you could have a fan, and you could have said to him, John,
What was your most memorable match?
right, something quick.
Do you shave your
Well,
balls?
okay. He kind of answered one of my questions before I even got on the air.
I was kind of counting
Which
on
was
you.
what?
What was your question?
What was your big question? He answered.
I was going to ask him, if he had a crush on Kelly Carlson, but he answered that before I got on the air by saying that she was married.
So maybe then you hang up.
But Eric,
Yeah, your question's gone. You move on.
Yeah.
who gives a shit who he has a crush on?
Captain Jenks.
What do you know about him? Isn't he like a singer or something, Eric?
Yeah, like, for example,
does rap.
you could have helped me out. He has a rap song.
Yeah, you could have, thrown us something that Howard didn't bring up, something maybe interesting about him.
It's true, because I forgot to play John Cena's
There
rap
was a
song.
rap song?
Yeah, here it is. This is his rap song. Did you know about that, Eric?
Yeah, he's got a whole CD.
And
He's
so you
a
called and
wigger.
asked about a strip poker game?
Yeah.
Here, listen.
Oh, you done did it now. Chaos, you should have put this one in the vault, man. They not ready. They don't know what's coming, man. Oh, we gonna drop this on them right here. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for none of this. Your boy's a bad man. Let me invading the streets. Make only clap around the skirt. They be dropping the heat. Shock the world.
Yeah, why don't you bring that up?
Yeah. Hey, Eric, here's what you should have done. You should have called and gone,
Wait.
why aren't you a wigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a wigger.
Ralph.
Yes.
Real quick. All right. The reason why I did bring up the thing with the divas was because the two that got fully nude last night were the two that were at the premiere of his movie.
So why did you just say to him, Eric, why didn't you just say to him, hey, did you bang two of the chicks in the WWE named Blow and Blow? See?
Eric, you said that you were going to call last week. You were thinking about this question for a week.
Captain Jenks, what do you want to say?
Hey, good morning, Howard. Eric kind of needs a translator, and from now on when he calls in, we should never hear his voice on the air. It should always be Will asking the question for him.
Maybe you got to tell your questions to Will, and Will will come in and ask them.
No, I don't.
You don't want to miss Eric.
You know what the funny thing is? When Eric will call in the next time, he'll still have an obscure question.
Of course.
I think the reverse. Eric needs somebody to coach him on what questions to ask.
But we should never hear Eric's voice on the air again. It should all be Will.
An interpreter, like the Koreans have when they go to the UN.
In fact, why don't you try it now to see if it works, Howard?
I don't even know that there's anyone that speaks Eric. Kevin Lofton, you're on the air, who is the brilliant cartoonist who made the cartoon that airs on Howard TV right now. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Howard, what do you think about the idea of letting Eric write his own episode of Eric the Midget cartoon? See what
Eric,
comes up.
would you like to? Kevin is offering you the opportunity to write your own Eric the Midget episode, and he will animate it.
Anything you want, Eric.
I could possibly think of something.
I don't know, Eric, after that question this morning.
I would, for one, love to see that and see Eric come up with a script and then see it on Howard TV.
I don't expect it to be funny.
I just want to hear him pitching it to.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, so Kevin, when Eric is ready, he'll pitch it to you on the air, his idea.
Yeah, whenever he's ready, man.
Why did you make a cartoon of Eric making love to John Cena?
Yeah.
Hey, well, I could make a cartoon where he bangs all those American Idol chicks. Hey,
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Kevin,
See,
how
you
about
guys are coming up with the ideas.
how about John Cena peeing all over Eric?
Yeah, after he bangs Kelly Clarkson.
Give me a dirty Sanchez.
Hey, Eric, how about if you build like your own John Cena-like bodysuit and it's just your head coming out of it? And you're going around, banging all these chicks like John Cena.
How about John Cena eats Eric and then shits him out?
So this is the little intestine.
Finally, I get to be part of John Cena's shit.
Hey, Eric.
How about if John Cena uses Eric like a gerbil? Like he walks in the room and he's banging a fat chick, and all of a sudden John Cena just grabs Eric the Midget out of his chair and shoves him up his ass.
Yeah, you know, you could play a Benoit ball.
Oh, man, is somebody writing all these down?
Hey, man, these are gems. These are $1 million ideas.
Eric the sex toy.
You could play one of the beads in a row of ass beads.
I bet you I could get John Cena to play himself.
Oh, man.
Hey, I just stuck a midget in my ass. There was no gerbil.
You want to be Eric the sex toy now?
I've never been in a superstar's house before.
Eric, what do you think of that?
I don't like any of those ideas.
Eric the human dildo.
Hey, whatever you come up with, Eric, you know, I'll do it, man.
Hey, Kevin, I don't know if you know this, but I want to give you a little statistic.
Yeah.
And Howard TV is very, very highly viewed. There's many viewers, but Eric the Midget's cartoon is the most watched episode on Howard TV, outstripping The Girls, you know,
Sal and Richard.
Sibian, Sal and Richard, any of that stuff.
And Doug has it buried. People have to hunt for it.
Yeah.
You don't even know what it's called.
It literally is the big, it's in the JD episode, so it's in there, and it is the most viewed.
Hey, from my point of view, I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm ready to do tons of these things, man.
You're a hit, Eric.
Eric, do you hear that?
Yeah,
I want it,
Eric.
Kevin, I need an episode where John Cena walks in the room and uses Eric as a gerbil and shoves himself up his ass.
Oh.
You got to do it.
My vibrating wheelchair.
Yeah, man, let's do any of this stuff, man. I'm ready.
I'm in John Cena's asshole.
Eric the gerbil.
Eric the gerbil.
And then they have to go to the ER to get him out.
Yeah, they have to pull Eric out of John Cena's asshole. And then he pulls Eric out of his own ass and rubs Eric, who's full of shit now, on some girl's nose and gives him a dirty Sanchez.
He gets Eric out, but the wheelchair gets stuck.
Yeah, then Eric's like,
We could call it a midget Sanchez.
And John Cena's like, I just gave a midget Sanchez.
Eric Sanchez.
Eric, what do you think? Is that great?
no.
No.
Come on,
We just
Eric.
told you got to get into the spirit of the show.
Hey, Eric, if that was somebody else, would you think it was great? If that was like Richard Christie, would you think it was great?
Or High Pitch or anybody?
Yes.
I don't know. Depends. I don't know.
That's a yes, you little moron.
Oh, don't be nasty.
I love him. Are you kidding?
I know, Ralph loves Eric.
Hey, Eric, what happened? You interviewed John Cena at the premiere, and you got video of it. Did you give that to anybody yet?
No, the video I just finishing working on. But I sent an audio file to Will, Richard, and Jason.
You sent the audio?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get that.
Where
on.
is that?
Where is that?
Hey, Will and Jason, what's wrong with you guys? Where is Eric the Midget interviewing John Cena? That's an immediate.
By the way, in those interviews,
none of us know where that is. Who'd you send it to?
Even with all the background noise, not a single one of them ever had to have me repeat a question. They all completely understood me.
Wow.
Like you morons.
We never got
I got to hear that.
We never got a tape.
Who'd you send it to, Eric?
I sent it to Will, Jason, and Richard as an MP3 file.
Nobody got it, Gary? On an MP3?
You know what's funny, too? The WWE guy was here, the publicist, and he said that on the red carpet, they asked him like 50 times, are you sure you have batteries in that thing? You sure you know how it's working? Yes, no problem. So finally, one of the Fox people walked over because they could see that the light wasn't on, and they were like the batteries weren't working. But he was insistent that it was working.
Eric, you don't even know how to work your tape recorder.
Oh, I got it working. We just forgot.
No, they got it working. If they didn't come up to you, you'd have nothing.
You know what I think would be cool for a cartoon thing? And tell me if this works for you, Kevin.
Okay.
So Eric gets a job at Dateline to surprise pedophiles, and he's like a 12-year-old boy because he's so tiny in stature.
With his voice, though, right?
Yeah, with his voice. And then the pedophiles come in, and they see Eric, and they try to go for him.
Can I have a hug?
I think the guy doesn't get out quick enough.
Yeah, I think
Eric gets taken.
They throw him out of the chair and bang him right in the ass.
I think he runs out and never is with a little boy again.
But how do we work in John Cena putting Eric up his ass?
Well, John Cena.
John Cena's the pedophile.
Right, John's the pedophile. The host doesn't get out there quick enough, and John just pulls him out of the chair and sticks him up his ass.
And then he still gets a nasty Sanchez, I hope, with using Eric's the shit all over Eric.
I like what Gary says. He pulls him out of the chair. The chair doesn't go in him, too.
Right.
Right. Oh, yeah. No, that wouldn't be realistic if a chair was in him.
Yeah.
I demand realism.
Well, that chair I gave Eric has all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, it's got gun Tourette's, you know. It can do anything.
I think Eric should go in body first so his little head is just sticking out of his ass.
His head sticking out of the ass?
Eric, have you watched that cartoon?
Yeah.
Yes, and I can't stand it.
Hey, Eric, you know what happens? I'm realizing you choke. Like, you get on the phone and you choke, and you're supposed to interview. You don't have batteries. It's a choke, man. You're like the Yankees, man.
Whatever.
All right. Well, anyway, Eric, I do love you, and I really want you to realize when you call in to a John Cena, you got to sort of be prepared and have a question that's interesting and entertaining and get to it quickly, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, next time. Better luck next time.
I was wondering two things.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Howard, I got a split. But
all right, Kevin, later.
Hey, Eric, you're the man, okay?
All right. What, Eric?
I wanted to ask if Kevin Lofton was related to Kenny Lofton.
Well, too late. I just hung up on him.
Another interesting question.
Another one of those great questions.
Did you hear nothing we've been saying to you the last half hour?
Well,
Eric, I got to go.
The question is, when is Brooke Hogan due to come in?
I melt when I hear his voice.
Brooke Hogan is due in.
Okay.
When is she due in, Gare? Do we know? She is coming in.
Eric, you should start working on questions now.
I have.
So, hold on. It's coming up in like 2 weeks.
All right, let me prepare you. What are your questions?
I have one because a couple months ago I met her and the VH1 cameras were there, and I was just wondering when that one was going to air on.
Oh, geez.
No. What is your question? Pretend Brooke Hogan is here, all right? All right, I'm going to put her on with you. And here's your chance.
Hello?
Hi, this is Brooke Hogan. Hi, is this Eric?
Yeah.
Did you see me in FHM?
Yeah.
Did you like my body and my breasts?
Well, I don't really want your father beating me up, but...
No, he won't. He likes you. Midgets creep me out, but my father likes them.
Hey, Brooke, why are you interviewing Eric?
All right, go ahead, Eric. What's your question?
I just wanted to know when the Hogan Knows Best is going to have you guys at the Hard Rock in Sacramento.
He didn't listen even when you told him that was a bad question.
Eric. I don't want to say anything because I'm basically a nice person, but you're a boring fucking midget. Why don't you look up TV Guide, you schmuck?
Let me stick you up John Cena's ass.
I'd like to see a cartoon with you up John Cena's asshole.
That's a bad question,
Eric, this is Howard. I'm here with Brooke Hogan over at the hotel. And you got to do better. You got to ask a better question. I'm going to give you a second chance, okay?
Hey, Eric, is there anything about her that interests you that you would like to know? Interesting about her life, maybe her sex life, or...
All right, let him try again.
Go.
Hello? Brooke Hogan on the Howard Stern Show. Who is this?
It's Eric.
Hi, Eric. What can I do for you?
I know I'll come up with something between now and then.
Oh, jeez.
Did your father go to wrestling school?
All right, okay, so call me back when I'm on in like 2 weeks.
When
is
the episode of the...
With more time, I'm sure he'll come up with something more obscure.
Hey, Ralph, maybe if I'll be Brooke Hogan, Ralph, and you do an Eric impression so he can hear what he sounds like.
We need like a Cyrano.
All right.
Hi, this is Brooke Hogan. Hi, Eric.
Hello.
That's too real.
Do you have a question?
The show. When you're filming, what kind of camera do you use?
Even an impression of him's bad at asking.
Film.
How is Hogan spelled?
Eric, do you see what it sounds like when Ralph does it?
You get the pictures I sent?
Eric.
Yeah, I heard.
All right, so what did you think of your call in to Brooke Hogan when Ralph was doing
Were
the
you
impression?
dying to hear the answer?
I don't know.
Did you like Ralph's question?
No.
Right, so that's my point. I'm allowing you to call in for anyone you want to. I'll even put you on with Brooke Hogan. But you've got to, come up with a question.
Do you like Hogan's Heroes?
Are you related to Hogan of Hogan's Heroes?
Look, Eric, I'm going to ask you a question now, all right?
Okay.
F, Mary, kill. Brooke Hogan, Kelly Clarkson, John Cena.
Ooh.
Well, because I'm straight, I guess I had to put Cena in the kill department.
Okay.
Well, if you really feel that way.
And I guess Kelly in the F, and then Brooke in the Mary.
Oh.
Oh, what a couple.
All right.
I want to marry you.
Oh,
All right.
will you marry me?
I'm on my bended knee. Can't you tell?
Well, very good. And thank you, Eric. And I will put you through any time you want, but please use the airtime in a consistent manner where you ask good questions. I only hung up on you because I felt the audience was being bored.
Eric, you should work up some questions throughout the week and then call in and run them by Howard.
You know what his question will now be? Brooke, did you hear when I did the F, marry, kill that I married you?
Yeah.
Oh, that would not be my question.
Right.
Oh, come on.
You've
bring that up.
You've got 2 weeks to prepare for your Brooke Hogan appearance.
But ask him about how long it took him to airbrush her on the in that FHM, Eric.
You think that was airbrushed?
Oh, please. Stretch, airbrush, manipulated, whatever they could do to it.
Well.
Right, Eric?
Oh, when my roommate and I saw her, she looked pretty hot.
I agree. I saw her here in person. She looked real good. All right, Eric, thank you. Ralph, thank you. I've got to finish up the show now and get to Robin with the news and John Hine and, of course, the great Steve Langford.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Wait, I have another question.
What is your question?
Robin.
You guys probably would not want me asking this.
Robin, what kind of gas do you put in your car?
Well,
What is your question, Eric?
I wanted to know if you guys could ask when the DVDs of the seasons 1 through 3 are supposed, or 1 through 2 are supposed to come out of Hogan Knows Best.
What was that?
Oh, geez.
You probably won't want me asking it. I wanted to know when seasons 1 and 2 of Hogan Knows Best will be on DVD.
Listen, Eric, you got a lot of work ahead of you. I got to go right now. And I'll speak to you soon. And, Ralph, thank you, and thank you, Eric. Okay. All right. Bye for now.
The release date is...
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye for now.
I can't call Tower Records.
That's nice.
How long does it take for paint to dry?
Somebody just sent me